Good morning, students. Myself K. Lakshmi, Assistant Professor in the Department of SNH, Chevron Engineering College. Title Quantum Mechanics, third unit, first topic. Here the topic is Schrodinger's time-dependent wave function. In the last session, we discussed about the Schrodinger's time-independent wave equation. So, after discussing time-dependent wave equation, once again I repeat the time-independent wave equation. So here, the Schrodinger's time-dependent equation is actually a fundamental equation in wave mechanics. So it is very useful equation in various expression derivation in the subject quantum mechanics. So actually this is the differential equation which is associated with the de Broglie principle. That means de Broglie particles. So when particle is moving, that means it is associated with a wave. Then this is represented by a wave function psi. That means psi is a wave function which gives the information about the particle. When the particle is moving freely in a space in the form of wave. So here it is a time dependent function. So in the last time independent case, we defined psi as a psi naught of sine of omega t minus kx. So here we cannot express or we cannot discuss in terms of time because it is a time independent, whereas this is a time dependent wave function. So the psi function, psi means wave function is expressed in terms of time. So the expression for the wave function is psi of r comma t equal to psi naught of r e power minus I omega t. Psi of r comma t equal to psi naught of r e power minus I omega t, where here r is called position vector and this position vector is represented as x I bar plus y j bar plus z k bar, where omega is called angular frequency. So this is equal to 2 pi nu and I is the imaginary value. Now differentiate equation 1 with respect to t, that is dou xi by dou t is equal to, so this is the function in terms of r, but we differentiating with respect to t, so automatically this is taken as a constant. So psi naught of, so no problem if you write r or omit, there is no problem here. So meaning this here we have r also, okay, and e power. So the meaning of psi naught of r means this is the function in terms of r. Okay. You can write or not. There is no problem here. Now, e power minus I omega t having a term t. So, by differentiating this term, e power minus ix minus ax, whatever it may be, e power ax. So, what is the differentiation of e power ax? E power ax, and differentiation of this ax is a. Okay. In the same manner, here minus I omega is act as a and t is the x. Okay. So in the same way, differentiation of e power minus I omega t is e power minus I omega t, as usual e power ax, and differentiation of this term with respect to x, similarly with respect to t, minus I omega. Okay. Now this is the differentiation of equation 1 with respect to t. So here again this term, that is psi naught of r e power minus I omega t is similar to xi of r comma t. So as it is minus I omega here, and in place of xi naught of r e power minus I omega t as xi. You cannot write here repeatedly xi of r comma t. There is no problem. Just it is a symbolical representation. Xi function is in terms of r and t. You may be right or not. There is no problem here. Okay. So just a symbolical representation. Okay. So there is no problem. Okay. Just you write the psi is enough. So minus I, omega is the angular frequency. Omega is the angular frequency. So this value is equal to 2 pi nu. Now substitute here, omega is equal to 2 pi nu. And xi as is. Again, we have, according to Planck's radiation law, E is equal to h nu. So by cross multiplying here, the new formula is E by h. Nu is equal to E by h. So simply replace here nu as a E by h. Then minus I, 2 pi, nu as a E by h, last is xi. Now, simply this term is multiplied with I and divided with I. Okay. Here, this term is multiplied with I and divided with I. By cancelling, again we have the still the same term. Okay. So here there is I into I. I into I square. So I square value is equal to minus 1. Already we have a minus here. So minus value is equal to plus. So this value becomes to minus I into I value becomes to 1. And the denominator we have I. Okay. And 2 pi by h is there. And E xi is also same. So only the variation between these two steps is, in this step, we multiply with I and divided with I. I into I is I square. I square value is minus 1. So minus value is plus. Again, we have still in the denominator there is I. Okay. So 1 by I, 2 pi by h is I. Okay. Now here This is 2 pi by h. We have a formula. H cross is equal to h by 2 pi. Okay. What is the reverse of h by 2 pi? That is 2 pi by h. So automatically h inverse also reverse. So h by 2 pi is called h cross. 2 pi by h is called 1 by h cross. So here we have 2 pi by h. So this value is equal to 1 by h cross. So finally we got 1 divided by I h cross E psi. Okay. Now cross multiply this term. Then we get finally E psi equal to I h cross dou psi by dou t. This is equation 2. Okay. Now we have Schrodinger time independent wave equation in 3-dimensional as this is the expression. In the last class we discussed it. Del square psi plus 2m by h cross square E minus v psi is equal to 0. So simply multiply this psi here. Then we get del square psi 2m by h cross square E psi and v psi equal to 0. Okay. But from equation 2, we have E psi value as I h cross dou psi by dou t. Now substitute the E psi value here. Del square psi 2m h cross square and E psi value from equation 2 is I h cross dou psi by dou t minus v psi is equal to 0. And the next step is just write the del square psi term separately onto the right side. Okay. Then del square psi is equal to minus 2m by h cross square I h cross dou psi by dou t minus v psi. Now multiply this entire term with h cross square by 2m on both sides. This is the next step. How we get the next step? Just multiply on both sides by minus h cross square by 2m. Okay. So what happened? So this equation is changed as a minus h cross square by 2m del square psi. But this equation is changed as a minus h cross square minus is cancelled, 2m is cancelled, again term is cancelled. So finally we get only this term, that is I h cross dou psi by dou t minus v psi. Now again take this term to this side. Okay. Minus v psi to this side. Then we get v psi minus h cross square by 2m del square psi is equal to I h cross dou psi by dou t. Now again common the psi term on both terms. Now common the psi here. Then we get v minus h cross square by 2m del square psi is equal to I H cross dou psi by dou t. So whatever the bracket term is called Hamiltonian operator, it is named as H, that is Hamiltonian operator. So simply we replace this term as a H, then we get H psi. H psi. But from equation 2, we have I H cross dou psi by dou t as E psi. Therefore, finally we get H psi is equal to E psi, equation 5, which is called Schrodinger's time dependent wave equation. Schrodinger's time dependent wave equation. Okay. Once again, repeat from Schrodinger's time independent equation. Last session we discussed it. Once again, I repeat. So let us consider a particle moving freely in x direction in a wave form, which is associated with the wave, is represented by a function psi. Particle moving in a wave form in a positive x direction, then this wave function is represented as psi. So psi is equal to psi naught sine of omega t minus kx. This is the expression. Psi naught is called amplitude, omega is called angular frequency. This value is equal to 2 pi nu. K is called propagation vector, that is 2 pi by lambda. Now differentiating this equation 2 times with respect to x. Okay. Now the first derivative with respect to x, that is dou psi by dou x, is equal to psi naught is constant. You can write it directly. Sin A differentiation is cos A, and we have a minus kx term. On differentiation of minus kx, we get minus k. Again on differentiation to this term, dou square psi by dou x square is equal to psi naught is constant. Cos A differentiation is minus sin A. Again, we have minus kx term. Its differentiation is minus k. Already we have minus k. So minus k, k square. So minus k square. Psi naught of sin omega naught minus kx is nothing but psi. That is from equation 1. So we get dou square psi by dou x square is equal to minus k square psi. What is k? Propagation vector. Its value is 2 pi by lambda. Now we have k square here. Then by squaring this term, that is 4 pi square by lambda square. Now just move this lambda term, this negative term to this side. Then we get dou square psi by dou x square plus 4 pi square by lambda square psi equal to 0. As particle is associated with the matter wave, then it possesses a de Broglie wavelength, that is lambda. Its expression is h by fb. Now squaring on both sides, that is lambda square, we get h square by m square v square. Now substitute this value here, we get dou square xi by dou x square plus 4 pi square by h square by m square v square. Just it move to numerators. Then we get 4 pi square by h square m square v square xi is equal to 0. But we have h cross expression is h by 2 pi. So on squaring on both sides, this is h cross square. Then we get h square by 4 pi square. So here we have a reverse of h cross square, 4 pi square h square. So simply we write 1 by h square here. So we get m square v square by h cross square xi equal to 0. Now the total energy is the sum of the kinetic energy and the potential energy. So E is equal to half mv square is the expression for the kinetic energy. Here the potential energy is represented by capital V. So half mv square is equal to E minus V. Now cross multiply 2 here. Then mv square is equal to 2 into E minus V. V square is equal to 2 into E minus V. Now on both sides multiply with the m square v square is equal to 2m E minus V. Now substitute this value here, m square v square value 2m into E minus V here. Then this equation 3 is changes as a dou square xi by dou x square plus 2m by h cross square E minus V xi is equal to 0. This is the Schrodinger's time independent wave equation in one dimension. As we consider a particle moving along freely in x direction only, the starting, the same formula we can also change in terms of 3 dimension also, just by placing del square here. Del square is called Laplacian operator. So del square xi is called dou square xi by dou x square plus dou square xi by dou y square plus dou square xi by dou z square. Now Schrodinger's time dependent wave equation. So here the particle wave function xi in terms of time. So this is the particular position at particular time. Now this wave function is represented as psi of r comma t is equal to xi naught of r e power minus I omega t. Here r is called position vector of the particle. It is xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar. And omega is the angular frequency. It is equal to 2 pi. Now equating equation 1, differentiating with respect to t, that is dou xi by dou t. We cannot write again and again r comma t. Just it indicates the function variables are r and t. You can write or not. There is no problem. Here also. Okay. Now differentiating this equation with respect to t, dou xi by dou t. So this is constant psi naught of r. So e power minus I omega t, it is like a e power ax. So d by dx of e power ax value is e power ax into e. So similarly, e power minus I omega t and minus I omega. Again, psi naught of e power minus I omega t is a psi function. You simply write here minus I omega psi. Now omega value is 2 pi nu. Again, nu is changed as a e by h. So this is taken as a 2 pi e by h. Now the next, multiply and divided the this equation by I. So I into I square minus 1 minus plus I plus 1 and divided by I. So here 2 pi by h. But we have h cross is equal to h by 2 pi. Then 1 by h cross is 2 pi by h. So we can write as a this term as h cross. Then we get 1 by I h cross Ez. Now cross multiply here. And finally we get Ez as a I h cross dou xi by dou t. Already we discussed Schrodinger's time independent wave equation. That is del square xi plus 2m by h cross square e minus b xi is equal to 0. So del square xi 2m by h cross square e xi minus b xi. Okay. Now E xi value is I h cross dou xi by dou t minus v xi is equal to 0. Now on both sides, just this plus term is going to this side. That is del square xi is equal to minus 2m by h cross square I h cross dou xi by dou t minus v xi. Now on both sides, multiply with the minus h cross square by 2m term. Okay. So here the 2m by h cross square is completely cancelled. Now we get minus h cross square by 2m into del square psi is equal to I h cross dou xi by dou t minus v psi. Okay. Now move the minus v psi term here. We get v psi minus h cross square by 2m del square psi is equal to I h cross dou xi by dou t. Now common the xi term here, we get v minus h cross square by 2m del square psi is equal to I h cross dou xi by dou t. Here this is Hamiltonian operator h. So h psi is equal to, already from equation 2, this is E psi. Now the h psi is equal to E psi is called Schrodinger's time dependent wave equation. Okay. In the next session, we discuss about the particle in a potential box. So whatever today we discussing, Schrodinger's a time independent and also time dependent. Both are very important topics in quantum mechanics and also in exam point of view. So we prepare and practice more, then only you get this expression neatly. Okay. In the next class, we discuss about the particle in a box. Thank you to all.